I saw this thing recently where it was saying that Regina King right now is one of Hollywood's highest paid actresses, and we all know Regina King was the voice of the
Huey and Riley.
Huey
Both their
and
boys.
Riley,
Yeah,
both on the Boondocks.
that was just
And
amazing.
she's
Was
super.
that intentional?
So you know what happened? Actually,
I want to know how she ended up.
so she auditioned for Riley and she killed it, right? And I don't remember. I can't remember the whole how it actually all unfolded, but basically Alicia Keys was almost about to get the role for Huey,
Really?
and yeah, but Regina was like, I want to do both of them. you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So she blocked the Alicia?
No,
or
she didn't. She didn't even.
she was
I don't
already
even think
casted?
she. No, I don't even think she knew about us considering Alicia Keys.
Got you.
She just was like, I want to. I can do both of them.
Right.
And so I remember she studied a lot of Peanuts, like old Peanuts
Snoopy.
cartoons. Well, because they use real kids, and kids breathe different. The reason why it sounds authentic because kids breathe different. Their lungs are smaller. So she studied certain nuances about with child actors, and she brought that to the table. So when she did Huey and Riley, and she was in, when I say, because they still sound like brothers, like you can hear little similarities, but they're
Yeah.
completely different.
Yeah.
Whole different personalities.
Yeah.
And at one time we were recording her where she would do all Huey first, and then she'd go back and do all Riley. Then she got to the point where she just would bounce back and forth on the page, like
Are
doing
you
Riley
serious?
talking to Huey. I'm just like, yo, she's incredible,
That's crazy.
incredible.
Have you guys gotten any awards for Boondocks?
Yeah, Peabody Award, NAACP Image Award, nominated in the NAACP Image Awards.
So let me just ask the elephant on the interview because everybody watching right now want to know where the hell is Boondocks at? What
I'm trying to
happened?
think, what happened?
Is it coming back?
Let me see how I can answer this. So my last season was the third season, right? And part of the reason was because I started developing. There's two things that contributed to this. I'll tell you the first one. So I started developing Black Dynamite at the time, right? And Aaron wasn't too happy about it because I think he was trying to, keep me under his wing, for as long as he could. But I was at the point where I was starting to grow and expand and want to do some of my own things. So that didn't mean I was walking away from the Boondocks. Of course, like that was, that's the jewel in the crown. Like that's our thing. You know what I'm saying? But I was also developing other things, which is the natural progression of most producers and writers in this business. But I think that really like rubbed him the wrong way. So we kind of had a big fallout over it. The other thing, Vlad, believe it or not, Vlad was kind of in the middle of this too, because Vlad was in the show, right? And we if you're in the show and as soon as we get a cut, like I might share it with you if you're in the show and we cool. So Vlad starts blogging about it or he talked about it or something. I think he might have. I don't know if he shared an image like of his design or something like that. And so, Aaron just like flipped out and he was like really mad at me. But I think what was really behind it, he was really mad because I was starting to branch out and do other things. But I think Vlad became the reason why, he used Vlad as the reason why that sparked the initial, like, I think beef between me and Aaron. So then it just kind of unraveled from there, man. And, eventually I was just like, well, I'm not coming back for the fourth season. And I don't think he wanted me back anyway, to be honest. And then from there, I mean, as you see, like it took a while for that fourth season to come out.
Yeah.
And then when it did come out, I don't know, it didn't hit. It wasn't really hit well. And I'm not saying that's just solely because of me. I think we had a nice, how like I don't know, like in Living Color they all the stars aligned for that show. Like they had just all the right ingredients to make it something really special and unique. I think everybody that we had on the team was just like, they were just dope in their own right. You know what I'm saying? From Rodney Barnes to Yamara Taylor to even the actors like Cedric Yarbrough and Gary Anthony Williams that played Uncle Ruckus. Like people don't know, a lot of that writing happened in the booth. Like they don't get enough credit because they had scripts, but
It was improv.
yeah, Don't Trust Them New Niggas over there, that song that Gary did,
Yeah.
he wrote that on his way into the booth in his head.
For real?
Yeah, that wasn't in the script. I mean, the song we had, there were in the script it said there's a song, Don't Trust Them New Niggas, but he made up the song.
Yeah.
So I just say that to say like John Witherspoon and Regina, everyone brought some really, really special qualities to the show. And I think that fourth season, things started, it wasn't the same ingredients there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Things started to kind of it wasn't just meat. It was other ingredients that weren't there anymore, and people, and so, and then why isn't it coming? How come it's not coming back now? I think there was an attempt to do a 5th season, which I wasn't involved in, with HBO Max, but I heard that they had some issues on the production, and I think there was some, I think they were just having trouble getting it done.
I got a few like Boondocks questions, like rapid fire. Okay, like, how long does it take to make one episode?
So it's kind of
approximately.
Well, I just put it to you this way, because you have multiple episodes being worked on simultaneously, right? So for us to do 15 episodes of the Boondocks, it took about 2 years.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, so that's why people, when the show would come out, people would be like, "Yo, did they take y'all off the air?" I'm like, "No, we just making this shit. It just takes a long time."
So the reason why I asked that is because stuff that was happening would be in the show. And it's like, how the fuck are y'all turning around this shit that fast? You know what I mean? Like, not like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Like Regina brought up in the beginning, like, this year's been crazy.
Yeah.
And let's say Boondocks came back top of June, the Cat Williams shit would have been in the episode. And that was from February.
Well, I don't know. We tried to keep it, not be like super topical like South Park, but it'll be
evergreen, like
yeah, or like if we kind of saw the direction things were going in, like the Obama episode.
Exactly.
We kind of saw where it was going, but but it definitely takes way longer to do it. So we still like a year out, a year and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I didn't know it would take that long to make an episode.
But what we will do sometimes in post, we'll have the flexibility to make some changes before we deliver it. Like if something happens, and we did that on Black Dynamite a lot too. Like I had a joke, like because Bill Cosby, because I actually wrote a Bill Cosby episode before all of that stuff came out, and then I was like, damn, right before we deliver this, I got a joke I want to put in there, so I was able to put something in there, and people were like, how did he do it?
Yeah.
But yeah.
The other question is, sorry. The other question is, whose idea was it to do like the samurai type shit, like to have it give it that kind of that feel, like where I would not samurai, but you know what I mean, as far as like the
kung fu,
traditional
the fighting
anime,
and stuff.
kung fu type vibe.
Well, Aaron is obviously like a big fan of anime. I'm a big fan of anime. All of us, even like the board artists and directors and the producers. Sung Kim is one of the lead creative producers on the show. Like he's like probably one of the best anime artists I've ever seen in my life. So we brought some really, and mind you, the show was also being animated in sometimes in Korea, and we had even some Japanese studios that we were working with. So we were trying to tap into that authentic anime, type of animation.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because we were just fans of it. So we were looking at like Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo and Foolie Cooley and bunch of stuff that we were inspired by.